All right, here we are back in Upland, and today we are going to be going through the process of turning game currency into USD. Do you like to make money? Well, here's a way to do it here and have fun doing it within a game. So, Kale, where are we looking today?
I was like, no, I don't like to make money. Every, everyone wants to make some money. Doing great. Yeah, looking forward to doing a little series here and looking at taking the in-game currency of Upland, which is UPX, UPX, and trying to turn some into USD. It's a cool thing about this game um, is there are lots of different ways to earn UPX, earn Sparklet, um, and lots of ways to turn that UPX into USD as well. And that's what we're kind of looking at. It's very, I don't know, that's what I find unique about Upland. I don't know about yourself.
Yeah, there's so
That,
many avenues to make money. And there's that phrase, we used to say all the time is work hard, play hard. And
yep.
man, this is great because you can make money and play at the same time.
And if not make money, at least recoup some, right?
Right. And have
Uh,
fun doing it,
uh,
right?
with the game that you're having fun with. So let's take a look at so we're gonna use for this video, we're gonna look at some properties and maybe look at how can we take some of our UPX and flip some properties for USD. All right. So first thing we need to do is search. So if you look in the bottom right hand of your screen, the little building right there, we are sorry, let me back up a little bit. We're going to try to look at for properties in Vegas. The reason is during this frost season right now, people are focused on Vegas, building in Vegas, um, and the wars are going to be in Vegas in between seasons. So the properties here in this city are going to be a little more popular than some other places. So that's kind of there's going to be a little more action going on here for the next few weeks. So that's kind of why I wanted to pick Vegas to flip a little bit. Now let's go search some properties. So we're going to search that building down there, and we're going to go to the filter because I want to purchase in UPIX and then sell in USD. Okay, so we're going to put the filter on for UPIX only, and we're going to price properties from low to high. We're going to flip on the lower end. Flipping the lower end properties just tend to move faster, um, typically. So that's kind of why I'm going there first. So if we look at the first few properties on here, and I'm looking at my screen at the moment. Okay, so you see a property here for 14,998 UPIX. That is the UPIX floor of Las Vegas right now. The reason I don't like this one is it's 8 up squared. Okay, 8 UP2. So can you click on that, SC? Can you click on that? Okay, all right, sorry, you're already there.
Yeah.
All right, so it is the cheapest one. However, you might be able to put a micro house on there. It looks really
Maybe.
tiny.
It's teeny.
It's really tiny. I'm not going to be able to construct anything on that. It's going to be a more difficult flip, in my opinion. Uh, I don't have as many options with it, so I'm not going to choose this property to flip at the moment.
Earnings are really low on this one too, so for that price.
So, yeah, pretty sure that would be an FSA property, super super cheap. Yeah, I try to look at okay, what if this property doesn't sell and I'm stuck with it? Am I going to be okay with that?
Mhm.
Right. So that property, it's not going to earn me much at all. Um, so I don't want to be stuck with that property. All right. So we're scrolling down a little bit. So I'm looking at that UP up squared, the UP2. There's 8, 9, a 6. Wow, it's even smaller.
Ooh, teeny.
I even
Yeah.
see a 17 here for 16,000 UPIX. I still would like a larger property. Okay, so I think this one's worth looking at. It's at 740 Concrete Court. Um,
Okay, the 35 UP2.
yeah, that's
There it
I
is. Okay, you
think
could build something on this if you wanted to.
I'm looking on my screen here. Yeah, so 16,500. Looking at the earnings, this is going to be a guess here. It earns 96 a month. probably means it was minted for somewhere around 8,000 UPIX, maybe 8,200 UPIX. So this is about so this person is going to get about a 2x on their UPIX. That's if they minted it themselves. So a 2x, it's not great, but we are kind of working with the floors here. Sometimes you deal with that. Let me zoom out a little bit. The large townhouse might squeeze on there. I don't know. You can see one
Maybe.
across. You can see one across the street from it there. If you zoom out just a little bit, if you just double click on the property right there. Oh, here, just click on
Hit
that.
the wrong button. Hold on.
That's all
Let's
right.
get back there. There we go. All right. So if we
Yeah, if you
scroll
zoom
out, we
out.
can kind of take a look across the way.
So that you
Ooh,
can see that large
possible.
townhouse is, yeah, it's pretty tight. I know for a fact you can get a small townhouse on there, as you can see. All right, so the earnings are a little better. It's a little larger. I can definitely at least put a small structure on there, maybe a large townhouse. Also, as I'm zooming out even further, it's in the Sunrise node. So Sunrise is a popular node in Vegas.
Now, when I
Um,
pulled up the collections, kind of weird. It's showing that it's in the collections for World Traveler, Western Nomad, Las Vegas, and Newbie.
so those
Is
are the
Sunrise a
potential.
node or is it a collection?
That's a node.
Node, okay.
So a node is a neighborhood that a person or a community kind of they kind of run their own little I don't know, all kinds of things, spark trains, giveaways, contests, and stuff like that. So there's some really amazing nodes out there, um, including maybe our own, the Hyde Park Ninjas. Jump in the Discord. Um, okay, I think I'm going to try to flip this property. It's got things going for it. Like I said, it's in a popular node. We can build on it. Earnings are okay. Um, and so I'm going to go ahead and purchase it. Dun, dun. And actually, I need to purchase a secondary property anyway for the gamified earnings.
Ooh, 2 for 1.
Yeah, that'll kind of help me with that. Now, what am I going to sell this for? Um, let's zoom out and look at Vegas again and look at the USD floor.
Okay, now you'll notice on my screen that turned to a light blue. So that means this property was purchased. If you noticed before, it was green. So that takes it off the market. So it's in the process of that right now.
That'll take a few minutes for that to
Clear
register in
the
the blockchain.
blockchain. Yeah.
If you zoom out, let's go. Let's zoom out again and let's look at the USD floor. For sale USD. All right, we've got a 490, a 492. My property is larger than all of these. All right, you do have a size 79 for a $5,
Ooh.
which is larger than mine. It pays 225. All right, so there's some good properties here at the $5 mark. However, we got the wars coming up. I see quite a few properties at the $5 mark. Actually, not too many. 1, 2, 3, 4. About 15 properties at the $5 mark. So kind of a little wall right there.
Mm-hmm. Little resistance.
So if I sell it for $5, that's what am I getting on that? About 30% maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, let me do some quick math. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I was like right on the mark. It's like 30%. I just
30%?
guessed. Yeah, I was right on the mark. So getting about 30%. That's about 5% better
Mm-hmm.
than the kind of the upland floor right now. The upland floor, most places are about 25% of the mint price in USD. So getting a little better. I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to put it up for $6. And if it sells, great. If not, no worries. I'm going to put a structure on it. And then when the wars come, I'll put a small townhouse on it. I'm taking a little bit of a gamble there to because it might not be small townhouses. And then I think it would definitely sell during the wars. So that's gonna be my backup plan,
There you
right?
go.
So these are kind of some strategies that I think about when trying to flip for some USD, you know. And if it doesn't sell for 6 months, am I okay having a property in the Sunrise node?
Yep.
Absolutely. So I'm totally fine with that. Um, and I have some flexibility with that property. I think if worst comes to worst, I could get my UPX back very easily
Yeah, I
from
think the
there. So
fact that it's big enough, that's a good strategy because you have a backup. If it doesn't sell, like you said, you can save it for Spark Wars and, you put a structure on it. Now somebody can purchase that, not have to worry about building, and waiting for it to be built. It's ready to go for Spark Wars for them. And I know that strategy worked out really well in the Tokyo area for the last Spark Wars. I had several properties that I sold in that area at all different price points. So I think I sold a couple at like $60, $70, some at 25. And that was even after the Spark Wars. So just having
nice.
that structure sometimes can give it just a little bit of boosted value in someone's mind.
Well, also, just so you guys, if you've never watched this before, at the level that I am at in Upland, I will have to wait 3 days from the purchase of that property to be able to put it up for USD. And depending at what level you're at, you might have to wait more or less time. So make sure you just take a look at where you're at in the game and how long you need to wait in between your purchases and then selling. Um, if you get into like flipping and selling like ornaments and map assets, there's actually no waiting on those.
Hmm.
You do need a shop in Upland to be able to do that, but yeah, you can purchase for UPX and then turn it around and flip it for USD right away. But um, and then just as a disclaimer, none of this is financial advice. This is just a game we're having fun with. It's our own personal opinions and strategies. Please do your own research.
Yeah, and if you
Um,
have map assets or different things that you do want to sell and you don't have a store, that's all right as well. Find somebody that has a store and you can put it in their shop and, they'll take a teeny little percentage, but you can offload your items if you want to.
So this is part one. We are going to follow up on this. We're going to see if we turn that 16,500 UPX into some USD. Follow us along, follow along with us as we see if that can happen. And then we have some other USD challenges and stuff that we're going to have some fun with here coming up. So hope you guys enjoy the series.
All right, we'll see you guys back for part two.